Follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
What are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, you know, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it. The other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
I think the broad point is the economy is, still quite strong.
Quite strong, yeah, quite strong. Things are just wonderful. Things are really doing great. Underwater. Yeah, this is amazing, isn't it? We get this every day. Listen to this one.
We think we got here because the cost of capital went much higher last year, not because the fundamentals fell apart. So as a result, the underlying fundamentals are okay.
Oh, yeah, fundamentals are terrific. Always buy stock with fundamentals. What are you, nuts? Give me a break. Look at what is going on today. We got that number. Inflation's still here. Inflation's still here. It's not going to go away. The inflation that's important to 75% of our workforce who make household combined income, about $60,000 a year. When they're paying for gas, like gas stoves or whatever, still up 26% from last year to this year. We just got the numbers. Eggs up 70%, flour's up 20%, margin up 44%, and so on. Never mind that the used cars went down 10% or whatever. Who cares? What that's showing, people have no discretionary income left to go buy a car. Then you have these morons sitting there on these fake business shows trying to pump things up, get you excited, go buy something. That's their job. I mean, today, and here's what people don't understand. When you have all this inflation, when Powell keeps printing money to pay off what we owe China after Biden spends all this money that we don't have any money to pay this stuff. So what does he do? It becomes part of the deficit. And when it becomes part of the deficit, he calls Yellen. I told you this yesterday. He calls Yellen and says, hey, call China, my pal in China. Give him a call. Tell him I need him to finance my deficits. Tell him I'm spending way too much money, more money than we take in taxes. Would you ask him if he's bailing me out, please? That's why they're not going after the balloon. What are you, nuts? That's his bank. So this guy will not stop spending. So they go to China. The deficit is financed. But you have to pay these deficits back. Like I said yesterday, you got to pay them back. It's not free money. And when you pay it back, here comes the problem. When you pay it back, this is the problem. Powell turns around and has to print money because we have no money. We're broke. All we have is a printing machine. So they print all this money. Because we got to pay we got to pay China back. And that's why you're seeing rent up big, not falling, food costs up, gasoline costs up, utilities up, everything people use, everything that the 70% of our people who are employed in our workforce, who has a combined income of about $58,000 to $60,000 between the two of them, this is killing them. This has an effect on the stock market. What do you think's going on? When this happens, investors, rightfully so, anticipate Powell's going to rein in inflation with more rate hikes. Consequences are bad. Bond yields go up. Bond yields go up. Every time he's raising those little rates, 25, bond yields go up. They rise. Go look at the last 8 days. The last 8 days, I pointed out the Qs, which is the leadership group of this whole market for 13 years. I pointed out to my gang member, as we're hearing this nonsense every day, how everything's wonderful, the economy's wonderful. I mean, I'm going, wait a minute. What do you mean everything's strong?
I think the broad point is the economy is, still quite strong.
Strong, and when you go look at the Qs that have been leading this market since 2008 to 2013, and the tech stock stopped in 2021, 2008 to 2021, the big tech stocks, the Qs, have been leading the stock market. That all stopped in November of 2021 because no more zero rates. We went from the Fed rate, Those are the rates that the gangsters loan to their banks, and then the banks loan to you. That's going from 0 to 4.75. Then the bank adds another 3, 4, 5 points to you. And that's very, very inflationary. So all week, we've been watching the bond yields going up. Because remember, investors know when there's inflation, you can't fool them on inflation. When they go home to eat or fill up their car or turn on the gas stove or buy some eggs or flour or margarine, they know what's going to happen, the investor. They know he's going to keep raising rates. And when he keeps raising rates, you have the bond yields going up. And when bond yields go up, the stock market goes down. And when you take a look at the Q starting back on February 2nd to today, guess what? Stocks were going down every day. Take the high we had on February 2nd, $313.68. The high we had today, it's lower than that, $307.72. So what's that mean? They're going down. Why is it going down then? I thought everything's so good. Because this is the way it always been. See, you can't keep on spending. See, this is what this guy does. He doesn't care. See, he doesn't care that your 401k is going down. Biden could care less. He's comfy. He's got it made in life. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can touch him legally. Nobody can do anything to this guy. He's so comfortable. Do you think he cares about the bond yields going up? Do you think he cares about you, the bondholder? When the bond yields going up, you're seeing the value of your bonds going down? Do you see when the bond yields are going up, your 401k is going down? Do you think he really gives a damn? Of course not. Why would he? He's got his Corvette. Got a beach house. Didn't work for any of them. Guy's worth $35 million on a senator's pay? Give me a break. So, but have you also noticed, and I've been telling you all along, stop chasing this rally. Did you notice for the past 6 to 8 weeks that the jibber jabbers on these fake business news networks, they have mentioned little, if anything, of the fourth quarter earnings of 2022. Dead silence. For a good reason. They are so butt ugly. They are so bad. I had to go back 20 years. I had to go back to 2003 to find another fourth quarter that was as bad as this one. Earnings have contracted 5%. Do you know, we haven't seen that? The last time we saw it that bad was in 2003. But what's this guy tell us? Economy's strong.
I think the broad point is the economy is, still quite strong.
Yeah, quite strong. How can it be quite strong when earnings are contracting 5%? That's almost historic. We've never seen anything so bad. Oh, but listen to them. Listen to them on CNBC. Listen to the fake business network. It's unbelievable what's going on. So, and the poor people who buy in bonds, they always buy bonds for safety. They always get screwed. Will you stop buying bonds? It's the worst thing to do. Buy stocks, and when you buy stocks, learn how to sell short, learn how to buy at the same time. That's when you start making money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. It's Steve Celeste here with PhilsGang.com. Just wanted to tell you how to get engaged with Phil's Gang and how to become part of the Phil's Gang membership or how to try us for 10 days free. Simply go to PhilsGang.com. That's www.philsgang.com and click on Get Started at the top of the website. Click on the big red banner that says Working Investor 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. And hey, while you're at the website, why not stop by our gift shop, see if there's something in there for you or for somebody you know. All right, thanks, and back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much, Steve. Okay, remember, if you want to meet Steve, join our gang. Just go to our website, philsgang.com. It says Get Started. Right next to it, very, very important. And if you don't want to be a member, how does Pro 2 work? This makes buying and selling stock short so easy, especially for you people who don't have the confidence to short. This will give you the confidence. For you people, when the market goes down, you go, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you call your broker. You see your 401k going down. You learn how to sell a stock short so easy. The color code helps you. I mean, it's unbelievable how exact it is. So when money's coming out of your stock, it's red. It follows the money. Steve will show you how to use it. There's nobody better than Steve. He's a fantastic teacher. When it comes to charting, there's no better. Check it out. You get 10 days free with Steve, and you get the Pro 2 color-coded chart that makes investing easy. You don't have to worry about all this crazy stuff, all these candlesticks. You don't have to ever look at a candlestick again. And the stupid names they give them. The upside-down Joe Doji. The crooked nose, crooked toe Doji. The flat-on-your-back Doji. The whack-a-mole Doji. I mean, these names, they're so stupid. They give you these, they want to make things so complicated that you got to go seek some broker out somewhere. Are you nuts? Look, I'm not saying planners or brokers are bad. I'm not saying that at all. There's some good ones. About 99.99999% are bad, but that's that one you'll find. But guess what? That one you find, he'll never work for you because he only works with people who are very, very wealthy. The people who are the best in this business that you'd love to have represent you, you're not going to get them. You're not going to get them. Look, listen to this. This is crazy stuff.
What we think is the bear market is over because the underlying fundamentals or the systematic risk just isn't that high.
See, that's all BS. He knows you don't understand what he means. He sounds good. He's on TV. No, it's not over. Listen what he says again, how he says it's over.
What we think is the bear market is over.
Oh, what he thinks. We think. Yeah, cover yourself, because he knows the bear market's not over. Do you know how long it takes to get out of a recession, for God's sakes? It's not like having a cold.
What are you looking for in earnings this year? Are we in a kind of, not an earnings recession, but maybe so?
Yeah, I mean, I think expectations are for flat to up 2%. I actually think the numbers are too low.
Unbelievable. The earnings are at a 20-year low. You hear what she's saying? The earnings are historically low. We got them. We haven't seen a quarter this bad since 2003. It's the worst ever. Negative 5%. What are you, nuts?
I just need to remind everybody, the last time we had inflation like this, we got out in front of it and finally defeated it in 1981. But it started with Richard Nixon. So that's Nixon, Ford, Carter, and then finally Reagan. 4 presidential terms it took for us to get this under control.
There he goes. That's excellent. Finally, someone told the truth. How long have I been saying to you on my show, in my gang, I'm in class every day? Inflation is not like a cold. Okay? It's the hardest thing to get rid of, especially when you got an idiot that keeps spending. See, that's the problem. Nobody understands it. There's only one way to fix this. Look, when you look at the numbers today, gas, let's say the cooking gas, butter, everything you need, the stuff that you always buy, eggs, flour, margarine, utility gas, gasoline, rent. Rent is so crazy. That's not going to come down for a very long time. Why? Because of the spending. Look, you can't beat inflation by just increasing the interest rates by 25 basis points. And there lies the problem. Investors see the inflation. They know he's going to keep raising this. He's going to fight the inflation by only raising 25 basis points. He'll be doing that forever. That means the bond yields are going to go up and your stock prices keep coming down. And you bondholders that jump in there for say, I'll buy bonds, I'll be safe. You're dead. You're dead. If you're in a bond, you're dead. That's all I have to say about the bonds. You're dead. For this guy to come out and say things are going to get better in a little bit. No, this guy's truthful. It takes a long time. And here's why. Biden doesn't want to drop inflation. He's a spender. He keeps spending. Look what he's going to do. Each union teacher is going to get a $15,000 raise. Where's he going to get the money? We have no money. We're broke. So where's he going to get that money? So let's say that's $5 trillion. He goes to China, gets on the phone. Hey, is one hung low around? Oh, hey, I need $15 trillion. I got to pay my union teachers because they're going to vote for me. Okay, we'll loan it to you. Then it's due. Oh, I got to pay it back now? Okay. Then he calls up Powell. Hey, print some money and pay him back. You think Powell would have the guts to say, print money? Do you understand what's going to happen? Our inflation's going to go up every time we print money. And we print money, I'm going to have to raise rates. If I raise rates, what's going to happen? Bond yields are going to go up. And what's going to happen? Stocks are going to go down. And what's going to happen to 401ks? They're dead. He's going to say, I don't care.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my Patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
If you have that 3 to 5 year time horizon, these are great opportunities to buy on the dip and set yourself up for future growth, particularly in tech.
You never buy on a dip and a downtrend. You know when you buy? When you get a severe crash. You had a great buying opportunity in 2018. 2018. For 16 weeks, the market went down 22%. We went in and bought our stocks. They rallied 54%. Only went down 16 weeks, came back up 16 weeks, and then went to 54%. 2020, in 5 weeks, the market dropped 31%. We bought those stocks and nobody wanted them. They rallied 133%. That's when you buy, when nobody wants stocks. Not on the dip. Those are sucker plays. Because if you're buying on a dip, that means you're buying an established downtrend. When markets crash and everybody says, get me out. I don't care, just get me out. That's what's a beautiful thing. You don't get that often. We had it in 2018 for 16 weeks. We had a crash 5 weeks, 2020. And this crash here, this market went down 38%. It took about a year to get down 38%. And that's when we started to buy all of our stocks, the big tech stocks. Here, listen to this again. I think I played this some time ago, but listen to this.
But the stocks that have gotten bought this year, and we look at them all the time and we show them to our viewers, they were the ones that got destroyed last year. It's like the exact mirror image, the opposite of 2022. I don't understand who's doing the buying. Do you?
No, I don't.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
They should be medicated. Who's buying? What's he talking about? Who's buying these stocks? For God's sakes. Again, you don't buy in the dip, you buy in the crashes. Now, when you get these runs where all of a sudden the market's down 200 points, 300 points, like the market's been down 38%, right? Since 2022. So all of a sudden the market rallies a little bit and then it pulls back. If you go in and buy those stocks then, you're going to get clipped. Because you're caught in a severe downtrend. That means you have more sellers than you have buyers. Institutions aren't going to come in and buy. And why aren't they going to buy? Valuations are too high. No institution is going to pay $19 for every $1 of earnings. Nobody's going to do that. Matter of fact, here's one guy who told the truth. I think this is it. This is the one on earnings.
I mean, every single bear market since World War II has seen a PE ratio fall to at least 15 times earnings. And so I think that the markets just can't stay at this kind of level for an extended period of time without QE, without sort of massive levels of liquidity injections, which we're not going to get.
He's right, see? What people don't understand, the only thing that held this market up, a great example, 2018 when the market dropped, and by the way, I hope you remember, I predicted that crash in 2018. Matter of fact, I said this is when the whole market is going to collapse. And we had 2018, 2020. Now we got this one here that we're at 38%. So we had 3 crashes so far. The big one is coming. But the PE ratios, he's right. No one is going to know. The institutional investor is not playing this game. They're not in there buying. You have what we call tourists. Tourist investors are coming in. And how do you know that? Go look at the margins, the margin money. They're borrowing money left and right, think they're going to get rich when all these tech stocks went up. Well, when we bought Meta, we're up 53%, Adobe 13%, Apple 20%, Amazon 21%, Spiders 10%, Broadcom 21%, Tesla, I think we're up like 22%, something like that, 22%. So, and the reason why is because we understand how the market works. And here's the other thing. It's important to remember that when you are looking at the stock market, you got to be watching that bond market. All for the last 8 weeks, they're telling how great the market was. We peaked. There's no more inflation. We're starting a new era. And I'm looking, and for the last 8 days, I'm watching the bond market. I'm watching the yields going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. And the stock market's going down. But these guys on TV telling you, buy, buy, buy. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. Look, here's the other problem we got. There's too much spending. Too much spending. Not just the fact that Biden, remember, it's costing you and I $82,000 for every illegal comes across the border. That's what our government's paying. $82,000. We've never seen so many people come across the border. Why? Because they're viewing that as, the Democrats are viewing them as their voter. So why don't the DNC pay for them? Why don't Biden pay for them? No, he's using our money. That's tremendous inflation right there. Every day, those millions of people are coming over, $82,000 per person. You're not going to get rid of that overnight. People know that the smart money knows that's inflationary. If they know that's inflationary, they know Powell's going to keep raising rates, and they know if they're going to keep raising rates, if they keep raising rates, you're going to see the yields keep rising, stock prices fall, and the value of your bonds are going to go down. There's no way out of this. The only way out of this is stop spending. But remember Obama, he increased regulations by $900 billion. That's inflationary. Look what he's going to do. Remember his speech the other night? He's going to regulate airlines. He's going to regulate resorts. He's going to regulate. There's going to be more regulations. He's nuts. He's nuts. He's regulating everything. Everything. So we got a severe problem. How do we convince Congress not to spend? When you got a president, that's all he wants to do is spend. And here's the serious problem. We have no money. We have a printing machine. We have no money, just a printing machine. Just think about this. Every time he comes up with an idea, like during his speech, State of the Union, I couldn't believe what he was going to spend money on. He's going to give every teacher $15,000 raise. Are you kidding me? But it's got to be a union teacher, of course. So he gets a vote. I mean, look what he did with all that money he spent on the, what do they call that bill? The omnibus bill. Oh, my God. What they spent on that was just a crime. A crime. Millions of dollars for a walk, a trail. They're going to cut a trail so people can walk it, and they want to name it Obama. The Michelle Obama Trail. I forgot how many millions that was going to be. 3.6 million. Can you imagine a time like this? When you're sitting there today and you're in a bond and you see your bond getting crushed, remember why? Because it's going to spend $3 trillion more to cut a trail that you can walk on. Say, I walked on Obama's trail. That's $3 billion right there alone. And then they got, what's the other thing called? The LBQKK, whatever it is. LBQJBQ. $3 million for that, for a museum. So there's $6 million. So when you look at your bonds today, or you look at your 401k today, remember that's why. Because that's inflationary. When that's inflationary, there's no question. All that money he's spending, we don't have it. He goes and it puts it into the deficit, and then he goes and finances the deficit. And then the problem is when he's got to pay that deficit, that's the problem. They have to print money to pay China, and that's when inflation goes up. That's why we're not going to get out of this. So learn how to sell short.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. they're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Good investing means understanding how the stock market works.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, if you really want to make sense of this market, you can't be listening to the fake Business News Network. They will not tell you the truth. They're to get you excited, to make sure you go out and you're happy so you'll buy something. That's not what we do here at Phil's Gang. We give you the truth, the direction, and that's what you need. Listen to me on my radio show each day and also on my Rumble and YouTube channel podcast. philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang and also listen to my radio show. It's podcast, YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook, and also on my YouTube channel, we have these little 1-minute videos. Terrific. People love them. We get big responses on them. So if you're wondering what the market's going to do or what's going on with the market or why this, why that, usually answer it right in there and you'll see it. So it's free. It doesn't cost a thing. Check that out. Now, when you take a look at the NASDAQ, do you realize it's only about 20% off the bottom? It dropped 38%. Now, let's compare that going back to the 2018. It took 16 weeks for it to get back the money it lost and then go up 54%. 2020, it went down in 5 weeks, 31%. 5 weeks later, they had their money back. We broke even. And then we rallied down 133%. This has been a year, more than a year. Are you kidding? And we can't even get our money back. They can't even claw their money back. You're about 19%. That's it. Because why? Because that's called overhang. You got more sellers than you ever got buyers. Because the institution buyer is what makes the market move. And they're not going to pay $19 for every $1 of earnings. Are you nuts? The other thing, remember this when he says, who's doing all the buying? Who's doing the buying?
But the stocks that have gotten bought this year, and we look at them all the time and we show them to our viewers, they were the ones that got destroyed last year. It's like the exact mirror image, the opposite of 2022. I don't understand who's doing the buying.
Okay, this is the problem why most people lose money. 85% of people lose money in the market because you don't understand how the market works. We really focus hard on that. At the end of each year, there's 11 sectors in the stock market. You always have that worst sector. And at the very end of the year, if that sector's down 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever it is, when you turn that calendar year and you start your new year, those are the first ones that always go up. They're the first ones that always go up because they have to cover their short positions. So if I shorted a stock at 100 and it went down to $10, I don't make my money. I don't get an actual check, my profits, until I buy the stock. Then it goes up. Then the next guy comes in. He buys the stock, and it goes up. The reason why, now understand this, the reason why it only took 5 weeks for it to recover a 31% drop in 2020, and the only reason it took 16 weeks to recover 22%, okay, remember, it took 16 weeks to get their money. It dropped 22% in 16 weeks, then rallied. 2020 dropped 5 weeks, 31%, then rallied. So 16 weeks, 5 weeks, because you had tremendous zero interest rates. But those are gone. That's why we're on over 52 weeks, and we have the NASDAQ's not even profitable. Remember, in 2018, we're up 54%, 2020 up 133%, and those were in weeks, 16 weeks, 5 weeks. We're over a year, 55, 56 weeks, I don't know what it is now. We're still only up 19%. Are you nuts? Because, see, the one thing you got to learn, and this is what we teach you here at Phil's Gang, how does the market really work? What do you have to know? Well, you got to know that anytime there's a lot of spending, you know that the only way they can spend our Congress is we have to borrow money from China. Pretty simple. We have none. We're broke. So we have to borrow money from China. So we sell them, we finance our deficit. We spend more than we take in, that's a deficit. So we finance that deficit. China gives us the money. But when we have to pay them back, here's the problem. We got to pay them back because we have no money. We're broke. We have a negative net worth, our country. We have to print money. There's the problem. That's where the inflation comes in. And the big guys and the smart money know, okay, when they go to print that money to pay back that deficit, that money that they borrowed for the deficit, inflation's going to go up. And when they know inflation goes up, investors are going to anticipate Powell's going to try to rein in that inflation from that printing with more interest rate hikes. So they anticipate that. And then that's why, again, you see yields rising, stocks falling. You just, to be a good investor, and by the way, I keep telling you this every day, we stay with the same, here's our portfolio, 6 stocks. Well, we have the spiders. Then we have AU, JP Morgan, MRO, that's a driller. And then we have, refiner, Apple, and Target. Every day we stay with those same stocks between now, from the first of the year to the end of the year. And my members are going to make money on those stocks because that's the only stocks they're going to work with. Now, obviously, we do some other stocks to teach them patterns and so forth. If they want to trade something else, that's up to them. But if they want to make a nice return and learn how to sell short as well as going long, you got to stay with just 6 stocks. Because when you stay with just 6 stocks, you let the pattern come to you before you pull the trigger. It's like having an animal in your crosshairs, right? Let that animal come to you. You always let it always come to you. But 85% of the people lose money because they chase a stock. Where's that hot stock? What's the next stock Kramer's got? What did this guy say on TV today? Oh, what the other guy on the left side did this say? Oh, let me write all these down. People are writing all these stocks down. You'll never make money. I promise you, if you join Phil's Gang and you stay with us, Phil's Gang, our group, stay with us with the same 6 stocks. Don't go outside those 6 stocks. You do that to the end of the year, and you're going to have to learn how to sell short, which is so easy because the Pro 2 color-coded chart makes it easy. If you know what red looks like, you know the stock's going to go down. It's never wrong. And you got 10 days to work with Steve, and you got 10 days to work with the Pro 2. And every day at 2 o'clock, he posts your stocks. He posts the stocks, say exactly what to do. So at night, if you've been busy working all day, everything's archived. He tells you exactly what to do. But the problem is, if you don't stay in those 6 stocks and you get sidetracked with all this crap, that's on the fake business news network, these jibber jabbers, you're going to lose money. Because you got to control your stocks. See, you don't control your stocks. See, the market controls you. The fake business news network controls you. Your brokers control you. Once you break that and start figuring out, wait a minute, I'm intelligent enough that I can tell if a stock's going to go up or down, especially if I got a tool called the Pro 2 to help me with that. I can do this. And you know, like anything else, when you take responsibility yourself, you put yourself into anything, whether you're playing baseball or you're skiing or whatever you do, math, whatever you do. When you are into it yourself and you figure it out, you always do well. Because you got to control it. See, the 85% of people lose money because they don't control anything. They sit there, and when they start trading, they zip open their head, take their brain out, put it in the trash can, take the other trash can where there's a big sponge, put it in, and zip it up, just like when they go to a lawyer's office, and zip it up. And whatever comes in, they just soak it in, soak it. He must be right. He must be correct. He must be correct. He's on TV. Then at night, they unzip it, take the brain out, sponge out, put the brain in if they have one. I mean, this is not hard. Like I said to my class every day, you know these stupid names that they give all these candlesticks? The upside down wing turn, the doji mahoji, the flippin' doo-doo, the one-legged Sam, the triple-nose doji. Why do you need to know all that? That's gone. And guess what else you don't need to know? You don't need to know even if the company makes a profit. You don't ever have to even read a statement of a company. You don't even have to know if it's got free cash flow. You don't even have to know what the company does. Because you follow the money. That's all you have to do. Check it out. 10 days free. philsgang.com. Go where it says get started. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.